I'm not even kidding. It makes zero sense. The weight in my hand right now is pulling down, but the only muscle resisting that weight, hello, my physique here. This warm-up I need to show you right now needs to die. Seriously. No, I'm not talking about the phone. That's a completely different issue and you certainly shouldn't be holding one. Shoulder and rotator cuff injuries have always been the top 3 most common injuries in the gym. So let's address the elephant in the room. I think we've all seen this in the gym or know someone who's a victim of it, but for some reason people just keep doing it in the gym. I don't know who's spreading this information, I don't know where they learned this from, but if you have your guesses, please comment it down below. What people are trying to achieve in this exercise is to activate their shoulders, specifically the rotator cuffs. Your rotator cuff is a group of muscles and tendons around your shoulder that keep the ball, which is the head of your upper arm bone, in your shoulder socket. The core problem with this warm-up exercise is that there's no tension on your rotator cuff while you're doing it. We all know how gravity works. It is a downward force pulling towards the earth. With that being said, the weight in my hand right now is pulling down, but the only muscle resisting that weight is currently my biceps. If you want to warm up your rotator cuff, you need to stimulate it with a force that's parallel to the muscle to stimulate a full contraction. Just to recap, this is gravity and this is the force that you need. The first method is simple, really. Think about it. What if you just flip your body so that the parallel force becomes the gravity? Lie on your side, use your elbow as support, then bring the weights up against gravity and slowly lower and resist the gravity after. This is important. Many don't feel their rotator cuff because they lower too quickly. One more tip to feel your rotator cuff more is to place a rolled up towel or cloth under your elbow. And those who are observant might have already guessed the second and third ways. You can use a resistance band to do this exercise while seated, as it generates a parallel resistance, which you'll have to then overcome with force in a parallel direction. Watch out for the subtle elbow shift, as they take the tension away from your rotator cuff and works your lateral delts instead. The third way is to use a cable, set it to about waist height. Your arm doesn't have to be exactly 90 degrees. Find an angle that you feel the best in, and that's usually around 80 to 100. Cable also allows us to produce the parallel force as the weights attached to the cable push you to one side as opposed to downward. That's right, if you want to do a warm-up for the rotator cuff while standing, all you have to do is to produce a force that's parallel to the rotator cuffs. And just on a final note, a lot of you are confused as to the difference between internal and external rotation, so let me show you with this simple video. The first is external rotation, where the fists move away from the midline of your body. The second is internal rotation, where the fist moves toward the midline of your body. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share. I'll see you next time.